Ronaldo Offerman with Master School Dances. And today I'm really excited about showing you a brand new light, and I'm really excited to review it because I've been waiting for this one for a heck of a long time. And that is the ADJ Dotz TPar system. Let's take a look. So what is the TPar system? Well, it's very simple. It's an all-in-one light system where you have your tripod, you have your bar with your 4 pars in it, and you've got a couple little extras in there that we're going to cover in this video. So first, most important, let's look into the actual tripod, the support system. Now I say most important because I've got another system, system similar to this, and the tripod was cheap. It was like the cheapest plastic ever. It would fall apart. It was just absolute crap, and it didn't matter the manufacturer. The tripod was always disappointing. Well, ADJ listened to a lot of DJs who said the tripod needs to be improved because buying a system like this and then you have to buy a tripod, well, don't include the tripod to begin with. So first you have the actual tripod in a nice bag, and the bag comes with a great little strap here, so you can pretend you're the guy from Arrow, or you're a cool shark and you can look cool as you strum along, whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and open it up here. Now I will tell you that I really wish I had done an unboxing video because this tripod's killer. I mean, you could use this as an actual weapon. Let's pull the whole thing out. Here it is. Check it out. This thing is incredible. First of all, it's all aluminum or metal. I mean, this thing has a little bit of weight to it. I think the best way that I could describe it is it's got the durability of a Frankenstein minus the actual hydraulic adapter in it. This tripod means business. I could put a heavy speaker on here without a problem. The only plastic parts are the knobs, of course, and I guess the little connecting piece in between. So you have your actual knob, right? But the bolt that usually winds up disappearing is actually welded into the tripod itself. So this thing is not coming loose, it's not going to disappear on you, and it's a much heavier duty bolt that goes through, so it's not going to strip out on you as easily. The only one that does not have one welded on is the second middle part, but just like the other ADJ tripods, these are pretty easy. There we go. These are pretty easy to replace if you lose the bolt or anything like that. Now when you slide your actual pin, the pins are on chains. They're not on little lanyards that gonna make you lose the pin after a while. And it's got a hole in the bottom of the, or in the back of the pin at the tip, so you can slide this pin through and open it up. So it's pretty wicked. So basically, let's go ahead and set this guy up. I'll tell you how good this tripod is. It survived UPS. And if you guys have ever been through the same dilemmas that I've been with UPS, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's see here. Go. So if I need to raise this up a little bit, which I am, I'm going to use the top part. This actually raises in 2 different areas. You've got the middle part that I just showed you, and you have the top part here. Okay, so we slid the pin through, and then basically this little cotter pin just to keep it from falling out. So next we have the actual case, and it's also a heavy duty one. It's reinforced on the side, so it's not going to fall apart on you. And it's got 2 zippers, just in case you manage to break one zipper. At least you have the other one as a backup. Okay, so we have the Dotz TPar system. This guy's pretty easy to put together. You just slide that there on top. And we can use the same pins and stuff to lock it in. For now, I'm gonna leave it loose so I can rotate it around as I need to. So we'll leave that loose for a moment. So here's what's on each one. Each one contains, again, just like the Dotz par that you saw that I did a video earlier on, it's got basically 4 of them. 30-watt COB LED. If you don't know what COB is, watch the other video so you can see what I'm talking about. You can remove the lenses, so you have 25 or 60 degree beam. So again, you're gonna have a huge amount of options that you can do because you can mix and match or do whatever you need. Towards the back, you have your DMX in and out, you have your power linking in and out, and you've got a 5-pin DMX that is for your foot pedal. And we'll go over that in a few. On either side, left and right, you have 2 of the power outs so you can plug lights to put on top. Now the lights mount with these guys right here. And what I did is I actually put them in a little plastic container just so you can, or just so I don't lose them. got your rubber washer, you got your actual washer, and you bolt that on top. You can position your light wherever you want. Once it's in, it's not going to move around. If you decided you don't want to use the foot pedal or remote control and you just need this on standalone, you can control all your options on the full display LCD menu on the back. Even the foot pedal itself is exciting. On the back, you'll see your cable where you can actually connect again your 5-pin DMX. Now what's really cool about it is, unlike other foot pedals where the cable gets destroyed, you're screwed, you can easily just replace with another 5-pin DMX. You have your on-off switch, and you have your sensitivity. Now this is something that should have happened a long time ago. Why is it that with the regular, multiple PAR systems, the sensitivity is on the unit itself? Because then if you need to change it for any reason, you gotta take it back down, or you gotta get on a ladder, or jump up and turn it around. In this case, the sensitivity knob is on the foot pedal itself. Other than the actual parts that you step on, everything else is a nice rugged metal. And even the plastic pieces, they can hold quite a bit of weight because we abused the heck out of them when we were testing it out. Well, you've got 4 individual pedals. You have your blackout pedal. You have your mode that allows you to switch between color, sound, and program. And of course, you have your up and down so you can switch different colors, different sound active programs, and different built-in programs. And what's really cool about it is that even when it's on blackout, the pedals still work. So let's say, for example, we have red and I black out, and when I go back on, I want green. I push it again, I hit blackout, and now it's in green. So it allows, some different scene switching just in the foot pedal itself. Now you also see here that you have your light 1, light 2, and full on. Basically, those are sub options. So if I take the foot pedal that says up and I hold it down for about 3 seconds, the first light turns on. Likewise, if I hold it down for 3 seconds, the light turns off again, and then same thing for light number 2. So essentially, you have not only a system that controls your light and gives you real thorough control without having to delve into DMX, but you can even turn on and off your second lights. Now, I wouldn't recommend putting a really, really heavy fixture in there, but I can put my quad phase HP in there, or even the new Micro Moon series, or, super exciting, let's put the ADJ pocket spots, because the pocket spots also have a remote control, so you can turn them on and off with those, the actual foot switches. So again, some really unique things that they did there. Now this is not one of the fixtures where, you can buy this, it's optional. Everything comes with it. Tripod, your 5-pin DMX cable, your IEC, the foot controller, and a wireless remote control. And this is not one of those remote controls that's IR that you gotta sit there and fumble around and aim it at the right spot and yay, it worked. This is RF. I've gotten it to work about a couple hundred feet away with no problem. Obviously, the closer you are, the faster it's going to respond. But it's a really, really neat remote because you can keep it in your pocket and control your lights even when the foot pedal is still hooked up. So you have a few different options. Of course, you've got your blackout, you've got your fade, you have your color switch, your program, you have your sound active, you have your auto run, you have your plus and minus so you can select between different programs. But this on-off are so you can turn on and off the lights. So again, just like you did with the foot controller, you just turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off. Super simple. The antenna goes quite a bit weight out as well. Okay, so we're going to run through some of the colors, again, using the handy remote. And if you're curious how bright these are, for those of you camera people, I am running at ISO 100 at a f-stop of 13, which is pretty intense when you think about it. So again, we got a nice vivid blue, really pretty, like a hot pink color, white, and the white is not your typical RGB, mixed white. It is a nice, cool looking white. It's definitely no replacement for a traditional white flood such as your Freak 16s or the new lighting cannons, but it's a very nice white. Very vivid red, green, blue, yellow. So again, you got your basic colors there. And we also have some programs that are pretty neat. It's basic color fade. Got some colors. Now these are not sound reactive or anything like that. These just go, to a certain speed. You've got the blackout fade, which is kind of cool actually. You got a fast color strobe almost. It's very trippy to look at. And then you've got some really funky, cool looking color chases too. You know, and all sorts of random colors or tri patterns. And they go in different directions. Now you also have the pixel flip option, which is great if you're gonna plug two of these together and do a master slave mode. But again, those are different ones there. Now if we go to sound active, again, you can select your sound active specifically from your foot pedal. In this case, it's set from the menu here. And I have it for, there we go. Oops. You have a bunch of different sound active programs too that you can use. So just like on the programs, you got various sound active that you can have. And then of course, you have the auto run, which is pretty simple there. So again, that's the ADJ Dotz TPar system. Absolutely incredible technology packed into a nice tight little system featuring 30 watts for each individual par. Again, very similar to this fella right here, the Dotz Par, except in a nice 4-even system. Adding a map of $399, you just can't go wrong. You get the nice all-in-one, all-metal construction, including the hefty tripod. You get the foot pedal with the detachable cable, which is, you guys, have you ever owned a system similar to this? You know, once that cable goes out, it's gone. This one is detachable, so it's super easy to put together. And of course, you have where you can mount your own lights with the relay, so turn the lights on and off. And they're regular Edison outlets, not IEC, so you can plug any light that you want in there. And a handy dandy RF remote control, all together with the bags. This is an unbeatable deal, and to me, this is the new standard in portable lighting. As a matter of fact, this lighting is so portable and so powerful. If you want to get really creative, you can make a mount for this, put it on a regular truss plate, put it on top of your like F24 or F34 truss, and you have an instant totem setup for a school dance. So I know you could use two of these for a school dance with no doubt. So go for it. It's an amazing system. Again, my name is Arnaldo Wolfman of Master School Dances. Thank you guys so much. Good night and God bless.